Welcome to VSP News from Kolman's Korner. I'm your host, David A. Kolman, the editor of Fleet Maintenance Magazine, the only publication that is all maintenance, all vehicle classes, all the time. Earlier this year, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA, issued a notice of proposed rulemaking on a new federal standard for electronic stability control systems for heavy vehicles. Now, this move followed an extensive research program to evaluate the available technologies and the cost and benefits, and to review manufacturers' product plans. Now, NHTSA considers heavy truck rollover and loss of control to be a serious safety issues. That's because these accidents are responsible for more than 300 fatalities and nearly 2,800 injuries annually. What's more, truck rollover and loss of control accidents are a major cause of traffic tie-ups, and that results in millions of dollars of lost productivity and excess energy consumption each year. Now, I had a chance to visit with Meritor WABCO Vehicle Control Systems Director of Advanced Brake Systems Integration, Al Korn, and I asked him about this proposed rulemaking.
In May 23rd, 2012, NHTSA, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, came out with a notice of proposed rulemaking. And what that proposed rulemaking said, again, it's just a proposal right now, is that stability control, full stability control, a system that's capable of reducing the likelihood of rollovers and loss of control crashes, is going to be required on most tractors as well as certain buses, mainly motor coaches.
Korn highlighted some of the key elements of the proposed federal standard.
And what this proposal does, it defines the type of system that has to be installed on the vehicle. It defines an effectiveness standard, a performance standard that would have to be met. It proposes when this rule would take effect, and what they're proposing now is 2 years after the final rule is in effect, so that might be somewhere in the 2014 or 15 time frame.
There are basically two types of stability control systems for heavy trucks. To explain those systems, here again is Meritor WABCO's Korn.
In North America, there are two stability control systems currently available. One is called roll stability control. That primarily reduces the risk of rollovers, going too quickly around a turn or changing directions very quickly, making evasive maneuvers on dry surfaces. The second system is what we call electronic stability control. What that does, it has the same functionality as roll stability control, so it reduces the risk of rollovers. But in addition to that, it reduces the risk of loss of control crashes. And what loss of control crashes are when you're on a slippery surface. I think you've experienced this with your cars. You might turn the steering wheel, the vehicle continues to go straight, so it understeers. The system can automatically sense that, actively automatically apply an individual brake to try to regain stability of the vehicle. And in addition to that, it has the same, again, roll capabilities as RSC.
NHTSA estimates that annually, once all truck tractors and large buses have electronic stability control, these systems would reduce rollover and loss of control accidents by 28 to 36%, eliminating some 1,800 to 2,300 crashes. Now, as a result, some 50 to 60 lives would be saved, and there'd be 650 to 860 less injuries each year, says NHTSA. In addition, the agency figures that between $17 and $22 million would be saved annually from traffic delay and property damage. To learn more about vehicle stability control systems, visit Fleet Maintenance Magazine online. Thank you for tuning into VSP News from Kolman's Korner. I'm your host, David A. Kolman, the editor of Fleet Maintenance Magazine. It's the only publication that is all maintenance, all vehicle classes, all the time. Until our next broadcast, you can keep up with what's happening in our industry by visiting Fleet Maintenance Magazine online.